Happy holidays! Can you say happy holidays? Scream it.
Hi.
Happy holidays! Happy holidays! Wave! Plains-Fanwood High School's club, the Future Business Leaders of America, held the first dodgeball tournament of the year. A dozen teams competed in the tournament for the championship title. Let's take a look and see how the teams did.
Lost in the second round. We weren't too good this year. Just couldn't get it together. I played every single year, but last year I took third place in the first few years I played.
I played on the team THC. We filled 8th place, I believe. We weren't really organized, just a bunch of my friends just got on the team, played, had some fun. I love dodgeball. And in April, I think a couple of teams, THC, the Slingers, and BRU, can combine to make one dynasty squad.
I've been playing in the dodgeball tournament for the past 3 years. I thought this year's tournament was a lot more fun than past year's tournaments, just because I really liked my team this year, because it was girls soccer, and I was with a bunch of my friends, and we just had a really good time. We dressed up in tutus and our practice uniforms, and we just we knew we weren't going to do that well, but we just played with a lot of fun this year.
I thought the tournament was fun, although I would like to change some rules about it. Maybe catching a ball would be able to get one of your teammates back in.
I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun to play with all my friends and mess around, do stuff like that.
I think there's another tournament in April, that's what the rumor has been. So if they do that, which I hope they do, then I will definitely be participating in that tournament. Some burglaries in town. Raider News decided to investigate these burglaries and see what the community is doing about it. Let's take a look.
Well, the thing about the burglaries is people just need to start using more common sense to protect their homes, because I heard people that went to the town meeting about the robberies, people were asking questions like, should I lock my windows or leave my windows open? Use common sense, because it's your greatest weapon against anything, and don't be stupid. It's that simple. And also, people keep saying that the police aren't doing enough. The police are doing things 24/7. My father's a cop in town, and he's always going out on calls because of a suspicious person that they think might be the person that's kicking people's doors and stealing other stuff.
This venue tonight so that we could share information, share some facts and some statistics with you people. The turnout is amazing. In my 25 years in law enforcement, I've never seen a turnout like this come out from the community. What I want to assure everybody before we go into a PowerPoint presentation that we prepared to show you some facts is that we're here for you. We're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
The police department has been terrific. They've really stepped up their patrols, both with marked cars and unmarked cars. They're putting undercover detectives out surveilling neighborhoods. They're getting out there and helping set up neighborhood watches, and the information they gave at the community meeting was really important. They gave some good hard facts, both about what had taken place, where the burglaries had been, how they were getting into houses and what was being taken, and also just some good tips on how to keep your house safe.
Sarah and I are next door neighbors, and literally the robberies have been like around our house, around our house, around our house, around our house, and it's just our street right there. So my mom has been like really like cautious lately and bought like 95 locks and is like basically deadbolting the door. But yeah, so Sarah's parents are a little different.
When it comes down to it, my mom's not really concerned. I mean, of course we still lock the doors and whatever, but it's not a big concern for our family, and the robberies seem to have stopped lately, so I don't think that there's anything to worry about, especially when it comes to our town, because Plains-Fanwood really isn't a bad neighborhood.
This particular set of burglars, whether it's one person or a group, seem to be working very hard at not coming when you're home. They seem to be kind of keeping an eye on us and knowing when we're home and when we're not home. One person came home while they were there, and the person just left the house when she pulled into the driveway. So that's the closest encounter there's been, but for the most part they seem to be studiously avoiding going into homes where there are people.
All right, I felt a little nervous because I live on Mountain Ave and it was around my area. I hope that no robberies are. I don't want to cry, but.
According to what Chief Donnelly told us, they really are concentrated in the northeast section of town, right off Mountain Avenue, not far from Evergreen School. So there are a few random ones that may or may not be part of the same group that have occurred on the south side or a little farther to the west, but most of them are right in the northeast corner of town. Since November 5th, there had been 9. There were 5 in one 24-hour period, and that was right as we were trying to get the ball rolling to set up the meeting, and that really strengthened our resolve to go forward and have the meeting, because we really felt like something needed to be done. The meeting actually started out really small. It really just hoped to hear firsthand from a few people that it had happened to, so that they could sort of set the record straight and kind of calm some of the rumors, because there were a lot. You'd hear that there'd been one on Montague, but somebody else thought that family lived on Mountain, or somebody else thought that they lived on Cook. So pretty soon one incident was being described as 3 different ones. And so there were a lot of rumors out there, and that was just making people all the more scared. The main thing that people were worried about is coming home with their small children to encounter either a burglar in the home or a home that has just been burglarized. And it's a very emotional crime. It really, people who have had it happen to them say you feel so invaded. It's not just about the things that are stolen, it's a much bigger crime than that. And that's what people were really worried about. Worried about their kids and the safety of their families.
On Saturday, November 27th, various girls from the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior class took place after Thanksgiving to compete in powder puff football. Let's take a look at some footage from the games and see who won.
Football took place this Saturday. It was a freshman versus sophomore game and junior versus senior game. Our captains of the event, Sarah Van Buskirk, Ramona Dunning, and Catherine Romagnano, coordinated the sign-ups from all the girls that wanted to play, coordinate team colors and ordering the t-shirts. John Howarth, who's a senior on the football team, coordinated getting us the coaches for each of the different levels and coordinated that we'd be able to play the games at different times.
I love how Marisol hikes the ball. Look at her.
I know. She's like, oh my God!
Kelly Ayers and a lot of the other students from DECA helped to raise the concession stand and get that together, so we had food and hot chocolate on that very cold and windy day. We made over $1,000 for the food bank in central New Jersey. There's a lot of people suffering, especially in the holiday season, and with the economy being as bad as it is, we felt that would be a terrific charity to help out. We're also doing a food collection and a toiletries collection, so we'll bring them the check as well as our donations from this. We're coordinating a joint effort with all the different aftercare sites from the YMCA to coordinate a food collection as well, so hopefully we'll make it a happier holiday season for a lot of people in need.
Shot, and I'm a senior, and this is actually my first year playing powder puff. I couldn't every other year because of soccer, but not a tournament. So this is a lot of fun. We just had practice against the sophomore team, and it was successful, even though we lost, but that's okay. Shut up. Okay, so here again.
I'm Gabrielle Vaca, also a senior. This is also my first year playing powder puff because of soccer conflicts in the past, but it's actually really fun. It's really cold, as you can see. Hot chocolate, not even hot anymore. But you know, we're getting ready for our game against the juniors, and we're
gonna kick butt!
Yeah, so woo! Get ready.
This is my third year coaching. It was very disorganized this year, but next year should be a lot funner. We unfortunately lost 13-0, but next year I'm hoping we win.
I'm Luke, and I've been the coach for this team for 3 years. I just want to say I love these girls. It's been a blast doing this.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch. I am a new coach this year for the juniors and John Howarth all over.
Hi, I've been playing for 3 years now, and I think Powder Puff's awesome, and it's an awesome way to come out and support your grade.
This next story is my favorite. My group and I took a lot of time to see what students and staff at Scotch-Lake-Fanwood High School's best and worst gifts were for their holiday experiences. Let's take a look at this hilarious footage.
The worst thing that ever happened to me in Christmas was in 1970. I grew up in England, in Weybridge, Surrey, and my parents used to go shopping at Hamley's in London. It's on Regent Street for a family. I was one of 7 children. And then they would have the big boxes of presents shipped out to our house. And I decided before Christmas to break into the boxes of gifts and play with everybody's toys. So on Christmas morning, the only gift I received in my stocking was coal and lemon. And it was 1970, and I'm still traumatized by that event and really don't have very many fond memories of Christmas since then.
My worst Christmas present was probably, I would say, a 6-pack of applesauce.
My worst Christmas present was a snowboard that I've never used, nor do I plan on using it anytime soon.
This gift is a razor that broke, that trims my man hairs.
My worst Christmas present is a gift card, a $100 gift card that had no money on it. So it wasn't really a gift card, it was just a piece of plastic.
And my worst Christmas gift ever was my first cell phone, and it sucked because it wasn't really new. It's old.
Best Christmas present was probably these nice pair of ice skates I got.
and I don't play hockey or anything, but it was a really nice present, and I mean, it was pretty long ago, so that's probably why I enjoyed them so much.
My best gift is a gas card, so I can fill up my truck because gas is too expensive.
Best was my 1995 Ford Explorer, 275,000 miles on it.
Best Christmas present probably was my 2005 Mustang Cobra GT convertible.
Best Christmas present is air hockey table.
Diamonds. An Xbox. Because I don't even have one of those.
My worst holiday gift would definitely be a couple years back when I only got like some socks and some dress pants and a tie. It was really a horrible holiday. A horrible holiday. A horrible holiday.
Worst one was when I got a hand-me-down shirt, like from my sister, so it wasn't really a gift.
My worst would have to be socks. Get them every year. I don't really know why I get them. I always have them.
As 2010 comes to a close, we want to look at the past defining moments of the year. Let's head over to the final story, a year in review.
Bowled my 300, I was really happy because it's something that every bowler wants to do. It's the ultimate achievement in the sport of bowling. So for me to do that as a junior, at 17 years old, I was pretty excited. We did really well. We finished third in our conference. We finished second in the Union County tournament. We had 3 bowlers go to the Union County individuals and 3 bowlers go to state finals. We finished fourth in our section, and we finished 11th overall in state. I don't know if I'll ever bowl 300 again. It's really, I can't say that it was all skill. It was a lot of luck too, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I do a couple things. I'm an actor. I've also been an amateur magician for about 2 years now, and I'm also a dancer.
Wow, got a big artist right here. So let's start with acting. What do you do with that?
Well, I've been acting for about 6 years now. I got my first national TV commercial when I was 13 years old. The year after that, I was in a Sundance film called The Cannon Street Boys, and for 5 years now, I've been doing some musical theater.
Great. And let's go on to dancing. What about dancing?
Well, I've been dancing since I was 4 years old. I started in tap. After a while, I started to pick up some salsa, a little bit of cha-cha, some jazz, and predominantly right now I'm doing a little bit of hip-hop.
That's a lot of dancing.
Yeah, it is.
And then I hear that you're the only male stepper. Is that true?
Yes, for the Blue Diamond Step team, I am the only male that is actually a part of it.
Nice. And SPTV is actually coming out with a new magic show, correct?
Correct. This February, my producer, Justin Scholar, also a student that goes to this school, we had an idea of having a magic show called That Just Happened, and we go around the school and around New Jersey and do magic tricks for people.
Got a contract. You signed a contract. Go read your contract. And I will count to 10, and then I'll sue you. Oh yes, I'll sue you. And when I sue you, you'll never work again.
Theater has completed a successful theatrical season producing their play Curtains. Let's take a look at some footage from the play.
This is Katie Levitt here with Emily Scarr and Bobby Dykeman, 2 members of the play Curtains. Emily, how are rehearsals going?
Rehearsals are going well. We're almost done, and I'm really looking forward to the show. It should be a good one this year.
That's great. And when is your upcoming plays?
Opening night is March 12th, and we run it that weekend and then the weekend after.
Great. And where can people get tickets from?
They sell tickets every Wednesday night at the school, or you can get an order form from the main office.
That's great. So go and see Curtains.
When the baseball field was getting renovated, it was really frustrating. We were just getting ready for our junior year. It was supposed to be a very successful season for us, and that it was being renovated just slowed everything up, and we just couldn't get right on the right page to begin with. So it was a little difficult. It was a slow start.
Hi, I'm Chris Freeman, and welcome to this month's edition of Construction Update. Here I am reporting from the Scotch Plains-Fanwood boys varsity baseball field. As you can see, the boys varsity baseball field has been having some problem in the infield. They've been having draining problems, and as a result, the boys have been having to play their home games at Park Middle School.
Oh, I love the outcome. It's probably one of the best fields in the state. It's a gorgeous field. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I'm really excited about relay this year. I've been doing it for the past 8 years. I was on my mother's team, the SPF Bombers, my friend Chrissy's team, the Power Rangers, and now I'm on my friend Emma's team, the Lifesavers, and we're really excited. We've been doing it for the past 4 years on the Lifesavers. We've raised lots of money. Her mom unfortunately died of breast cancer, so we like to take a big charge during this time of year for everyone who has cancer, survivors, patients now, and people who will have it. Usually the events that happen at Relay for Life relate to the theme. Like this year's theme is supposed to be luau, which is like Hawaiian, so they'll probably have like volleyball nets, and everyone walks around the track. There's usually luminarias around the track. They'll have other events like the hypnotist that happens every year, and everyone gets to sleep over and have cool snacks and stuff like that.
Our show is based on part of like in Epcot. They've got the fireworks display over the lake and everything. So it was kind of what they used as music for then, and it was really based on like the future. Great, and it's not really about the score to us, it's about like the music and just having fun doing it. So we just had a lot of fun, and we just happened to be the best in the eyes of the judges.
Counties felt really good. Like most people know, like last year we didn't win counties, and this year we just like went into counties saying like we need to like redeem ourselves and like take our title back, because like my freshman sophomore year we won counties, and like for my junior year we didn't, and we just were like, this is our senior year. Like all the seniors were like, let's play together, like let's play hard because it's our last year. The best moment during the whole game was when Christine Miklas scored the first goal in the first half. Like it was like halfway through the first half, maybe even less, and like I knew right at that moment that we were going to win. Like, I was like, there's no way Westville's going to come back, and even if they do, we're still going to score another goal and win. And then, like, surely in the second half, Julie Glover scored another great goal, and it was 2-0, and, like, it was just, like, felt so good. And then, like, the last 5 seconds, like, all of us, like, on the field, we were just, like, looking at the clock. We weren't even playing, and we were just, like, we're county champs, and, like, it was just, like, an amazing feeling. Like, it felt so great.
Thanks again for joining us for the December edition of Reader News. Don't forget to check us out on ScotchPlains.tv.org instead of watching us on TV all the time. As for now, I'm Lindsay Payne.
And I'm Avika Shah. Happy holidays. But before we go, we want to uncover some secret coverage of Lindsay Payne showing her Christmas cheer from the past.
No.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
I hope you guys enjoy that because I sure didn't. And to those involved, watch your back.
Lindsay, I enjoyed it. To everyone else, happy holidays. Let's take a look. Oh, wow.
Are you ready?
Yes. Recently, Scotch Plains has been experiencing some burglaries in town. Let's get to know the Scout Squad a little bit better.
Go ahead. Do you hear?
Yeah, I hear
you. My group and I took a lot of time to decide. Burglaries. Wait, what are we doing?
Let's head over.
Thanks again for
joining.
Let's head over to the last final story.
The last?
Thanks for joining us again for December issue of Wright. Wait, can you not zoom in that close?
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
McMeekan burned herself.
My tongue really hurts.
Are you okay? Okay, just bite your cup or something.
Sam!
ScotchPlainTV.org. What?
Oh my god, okay.
Needed to kick a VCAT for a second and give my girl S. Payne a shout out.
What's goody?
Happy holidays.